guess we're here.
Yeah. Hey, Nazario. So you made it to 500. That's the good news. Bad news?
Yeah.
You got to play Jake. Hell of a consolation prize, right?
I mean, I guess statistically, I can beat Jake 1 out of 10 times, maybe. And I already lost 9 times. So, yeah.
Hey, man. Shot in the dark's better than nothing. Let's get this.
Cool.
My first ever Warzone client is here. The one that actually won me a belt. We're back to try to get back to that opportunity again. Didn't go our way in the tournament, so we're hoping to have to beat Nazario. Listen, Nazario, I like you. I really do. I think you're a great guy. So I help run Warzone. Pretty much I can make things happen. So after this match, when you lose and you go below 500, I'll set you up with like a match with like Nico and like 2 other scrubs, and we'll bring you a record above 500, and then you can do whatever you want. But right now, today's the day for Jake to win this match. I need Jake to win. I need Jake to move forward. He's got the most wins in Warzone history. It's time to add one more to that tonight. Jake, how you feeling?
You know, I'm going to make a baseball analogy. I know you like baseball. So, first strike, I just went up against a really strong pitcher. You know, I went a little too fast on it. Second pitch was kind of a technicality. You know, the rules kind of changed after that second strike. This is my third strike. 3 strikes and I'm out. I don't want to be out of singles Warzone. I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good season. I'm liking what's going on. I like Nazario a lot. Listen, M-Rank is my favorite show of all time. Great. Love their content. Love Blockbuster. I like Nazario a lot. Let's just play and see what happens.
The good news is you confused both the hosts, so let's do this.
I thought strikes were in bowling. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I am your host, Kaleb Koho, and today we got a really good match. It is Jake the Maestro Maringoni going up against Nazario, Mr. VHS from Montenegro. I am speaking really fast. I do not know why. Today on the desk we have Mr. Cameron the Conductor Holtzman. Hi, Cameron. How are you?
Dad.
What?
I'm good. This is going to be a good match. You've got Jake, and you've got Nazario.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, without further ado, let's get everybody in. Introducing first coming into the ring with 6 wins, 6 defeats, representing Criterion Collection and Blockbuster Video. And M-Rank! It is
M-Rank.
Mr. VHS, Nazario Montenegro.
Did Jake say he was going to strike out today? Because that's great.
M-Rank! Introducing second coming to the ring, representing First Order, the concept of what a hamburger is all about, the current movie Warzone team champion, Jake, the Maestro Maringoni, with a record of 10 wins, 5 defeats. Introducing first coming to the ring, and going into round 1. I know. Going into round 1, we're going to give everybody 8 questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, you get a bonus question. So, without further ado, question 1 comes in the category of classics. The Lost Weekend is about a man struggling with an addiction to what?
I believe it is the nectar of the gods, Mountain Dew.
I need Mountain Dew Red. Reference.
I think what you need is a couple weeks in rehab.
That's what they tell me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Nazario.
Alcohol?
And Jake.
Something I suffer from every time I see a Spider-Man film. Alcoholism.
That is correct. On all accounts.
All right. We cannot give Jake an extra point for being more correct, but
He is technically
Your-
more correct.
second question comes in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who stars as Matthew in 1978's Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Have you ever been body snatched or had a snatched bod, as they say?
I don't think that's what that means.
I'm not saying they're the same. I'm just asking if either one has happened.
Look at me. 5,
We'll get
4, 3,
between rounds 1 and 2.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
Donna Sutherland.
And Nazario.
Christopher Plummer.
And Jake gets the point with 2-1. Playing your next question. Action adventure. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, what does Hitler do with the Grail diary?
I feel uncomfortable making a joke.
Then don't. It's pretty
I'm
simple.
not going to. What kind of person would make a joke on a question like this? What kind of person would write a question like this?
Okay. To answer your first question, Thomas Tully. Your second question is 5, 4,
Mischief
3,
managed, ladies and
2,
gentlemen.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
Burns it.
And Jake.
Signs it.
Who does autograph it or sign it?
All right, gentlemen. Question number 4 comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. What artist performed the song Kiss from a Rose for the film Batman Forever? More importantly, who performed it in the show Community? Jeff Winger and Dean Pelton.
That is correct.
Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become larger and the light that you shine cannot be
5,
seen?
4,
That's great.
2, 1. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose. Let's go to Nazario.
Baby, I like to be a kiss from a rose on a grave.
Hey,
I almost wrote Smash Mouth, but Seal.
okay. Your next question comes in the category of comedies. In what 2003 comedy will you find the characters of Summer Hathaway, Dewey Finn, and Ned Schneebly?
Now, who do you not taking into account the film Pop Star Never Stop Never Stopping, who do you think would win in a fight between an actual seal and an actual wolf? Because we know who wins that fight in the movie.
Repeat.
Okay. In what 2003 comedy will you find the characters of Summer Hathaway, Dewey Finn, and Ned Schneebly? In an actual seal and an actual wolf in an actual fight.
An actual fight, and let's say to make it even, it's
Does
like
the seal
the
have a
wolf's
dog?
on an iceberg. Like it's not like in the ocean
5,
or on land.
4,
They each have a bit of
3,
either.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
Is it Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story?
That is incorrect. His name is Dewey Finn. Let's go to Jake.
You can just call him Mr. S. Sculper.
That is correct.
All right, gentlemen. Question number 6 is in the category of horror. What is the relationship between Emma Roberts' character Jill Prescott and Sidney Prescott in Scream 4? Of course it's a Scream 4 question, because look at us. It's me and Kaleb Boatman. I'm going to make that joke every time there's a Scream question and we host together. 'Cause let's be real, it's the only horror franchise we really
3,
like.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
They're cousins.
And Jake.
Often confused niece, aunt, but it's cousins.
They are cousins. Or as they say in Alabama, husband and wife. Now, your next question comes in the category of correct. Who directed 1962's Lolita? Lolita, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it to Bermuda. Come on, pretty mama.
I hate that, like, the way you said Lolita, I knew exactly where this joke was
4,
going, and I hate it even more that I did nothing to stop.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
Stanley Cooper.
And the brother.
That's it.
That's correct.
All right, gentlemen, and your final question is in the category of movie quotes. Finish this quote from The Godfather. Leave the gun, take the blank.
Dude,
Don't dude me.
Dude, it's a 1-pointer. Oh, cool.
Dude, he's gonna be perfect.
I mean, you could have been 2.
4,
But...
3. He also 2, 1. Let's go to Jake for the perfect round.
Cannoli.
And Nazario.
Cannoli.
Correct. Okay, it is 8-5 as we go into round 2.
No, it's not. Jake got a perfect round. Give him the bonus question.
I am a dummy. Your bonus question, Cameron, since you didn't forget about it.
Jake, your bonus question. Who provides Cassius's white voice in Sorry to Bother You?
David Cross.
That is correct for the true perfect round. 9-5, Dolly Parton.
9-5 as we go into round 2. Actually, now, which is going to work like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If you like what you spin, you can keep it. If you don't, then you can spin again, but then you are stuck with it. You're going to get 5 questions, whatever category you get. If you get it right, 2 points. Multiple choice, 1 point. Or if you get it wrong, the other person gets a chance to steal. So, Jake, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin or defer? We will bring Cody in.
Do I get 60 seconds to talk to my client, please?
No, but we will give you the
Right
category.
now.
I realize we forgot. Pre-2000s Disney animation and directed by Don Bluth, which are Nazario. With release dates and Oscars, which are Jake's strength. We also have westerns, mystery thriller, actors and actresses in the 90s.
How you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh no, it's like maybe a 7. A solid 7.
So we'll go second. We're gonna go second.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take out Cody, bring in Thomas.
Okay, so I get 60 seconds, right? Works like that.
Okay, Nazario, this is your spin. And it lands on 90s. Would you like to keep that or spin?
What do you think, man?
I think there's definitely worse things on the wheel that you definitely don't want to hit. It's a 4-point game now. I think you should keep it. But if not,
you wanna keep it and play it safe?
Yep.
I'll be safe. Okay.
Okay. Nazario being extra safe. I'll leave your questions, Nazario, in the category of 90s. What instrument does Sean Penn play in Sweet and Low Down?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, trumpet, B, saxophone, C, guitar, D, piano.
Piano.
What?
Piano.
That is incorrect. We go to Jake for the 1 point steal. Multiple choice
Options
options are A, trumpet, B, saxophone, C, guitar, D, piano.
Trumpet.
That is also incorrect. Looking for guitar. It's guitar.
What? Sorry?
Guitar.
Guitar?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of the wrong one? Okay, yeah.
Right. As we go into your next question, Nazario, what city does Singles take place in?
Seattle.
That is correct for 2 points. What actor directed 1994's quiz show?
Robert Bradford.
That is also correct. And tie game. Which of Tom's family members is kidnapped in Ransom?
His son.
That is correct.
Give me back my son.
Have you seen my son? His name is Nemo. Your final question, category of 90s. What is the profession of Minnie Driver's character in Grosse Pointe Blank?
Ah, damn. Multiple choice.
Right? Is it A, teacher, B, radio DJ, C, talent agent, D, FBI agent?
Radio DJ.
That is correct. So, if I'm not mistaken, Nazario is at 12. Jake is at 9. Is that what you have?
That is also what I have.
If we go into Jake's spin, and put it back in. All right, Jake, this is your first spin, and it lands on Mystery Thriller. Would you like to keep that or spin that?
How you
What do you
feeling?
think?
Well, I mean, it's a close game, so whatever we get, we can work through and still probably have a lead at the end.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't mind a respin because the Thriller may line up on Nazario's strength a little bit more, but it's totally your call.
Yeah, it's exactly middle of the road, so
Yeah.
it's like probably there's yeah. Let's spin again.
Okay.
Tempt fate. I'm fine spinning again.
Your strength of movie release dates.
That's better.
Okay, hold on.
All right, Jake, your questions in the category of movie release dates. What year was The Brave Little Toaster released?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, 1987, B, 1988, C, 1989, or D, 1990.
Five.
1988.
That is incorrect. Sorry, Helsman.
That is incorrect, Nazario, for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, 1987, B, 1988, C, 1989, or D, 1990.
You'd think I know this, but I don't. So I'm going to guess 1990.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for A, 1987. Your second question, Mr. Jake Maringoni. What year saw the release of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes?
Multiple choice.
All right, Jake, your multiple choice options are A, 1953, B, 1954, C, 1955, or D, 1956.
$1956.
That is incorrect, Nazario, for the 1 point steal. Once again, your options are A, 1953, B, 1954, C, 1955, or D, 1956.
53.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Boom, baby.
Jake, your third question in the category of movie release dates. What year saw the release of a film in the James Bond, Herbie, and Texas Chainsaw franchises?
$2006.
That is incorrect, Nazario, for a 2 point steal.
$1980.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for 1974. The
Cool.
films are not written in the document, so I can't tell you which ones they
Harvey
are,
Rides
but-
Again, Man with the Golden Gun, and the original Texas.
There we go. Jake, your fourth question in the category of movie release dates. What year were the crime films Clockers, Get Shorty, and Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead released?
1995.
That is correct for 2 points. And Jake, your final question in the category of movie release dates. How many films in the Fast and Furious franchise were released in the 2000s?
Can I get a score update, please?
Nazario is up 13-11.
5, 4, 3.
4.
And that is correct for 2 points. Tie game.
Tie game. 13-13 as we go into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. You're going to get a 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and 4 point question. You're going to be able to pick your category. Jake's going to get to go first as he's higher ranked. The categories these two competitors will be able to pick from are Jennifer Lawrence, Animation, 2010s, Directors, Family, Action Adventure, Sci-Fi Fantasy, and Westerns. So we will let them pick their categories right now. We'll get back to it right now. Okay, everybody, we are back going into round 3. Competitors have picked what they want for 1, 2, 3 point, 4 pointer question. We are tied at 13. Nazario chose 1 pointer in Directors, 2 in Sci-Fi Fantasy, 3 in Animation, 4 in Family, whereas Jake has picked 1 in Sci-Fi Fantasy, 2 in 2010s, it's 3 in Directors, and 4 in Jennifer Lawrence. So we will start with Nazario and Colton. We will give Nazario his questions with 1 pointer in Directors.
All right, Mr. Nazario Montenegro, your first question in the category of Directors. Who directed The Social Network?
David Fincher.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the 1 point question.
Mm-hmm. Jake, your 1 pointer in Sci-Fi Fantasy. In Children of Men, what hasn't happened in 18 years?
A child has not been born in 18 years.
That is correct.
It's a 1 point question. Nazario, your second question in this round, your 2 point question in the category of Sci-Fi Fantasy. Who directed the films Moon, Source Code, and Warcraft?
Isn't this a director's question?
It's a sci-fi.
It's also a sci-fi question.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Alex Garland.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Duncan Jones, the son of David Bowie.
Cool.
So we will go over to Jake since they're still tied. Jake, your 2 pointer in 2010s. Who plays Nux in Mad Max Fury Road?
Nicholas Hoult.
That is correct. Okay, Nazario is behind, so we're going to go for him for a 3 pointer.
All right, Nazario, your 3 point question in the category of animated to take the lead. In what animated film will you find an organist playing the funeral version of American Idiot?
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right, that's Nazario's first
No,
repeat.
second.
Is it a second?
Yep, he's won in the first round.
Well, then. In that case, the question is still, in what animated film would you find an organist playing the funeral version of American Idiot?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Monsters vs. Aliens.
That is incorrect. We are looking for the Simpsons movie because Green Day dies in a lake at the beginning of the film.
Talk about the environment.
All right, so we
We've
stick
been
with
performing for
Nazario.
3 hours. Now we'd like to take a minute of your time to talk about the environment. Boom!
All right, Nazario, your 4 point question to take the lead and send it back to Jake is in the category of family films. Reminder, you still have one more repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Your question. What 1970s family film takes place in Quake City and features characters named Amos Tucker and Theodore Ogilvy?
Repeat.
All right. right, Nazario using his final repeat. In the category of family, what 1970s family film takes place in Quake City and features characters named Amos Tucker and Theodore Ogilvy?
Shit. Fritz the Cat.
And your winner, Jake, the Maestro Maringoni. The correct answer was the Apple Dumpling Gang. The Apple Dumpling Gang.
Okay.
So, wow. So we're gonna go to post-match interviews, starting with Nazario. So, Nazario did not win today. You're back below 500, but you kept it close. How do you feel overall?
I feel abused. That round 3, dang. I mean, I don't know. I still think, I mean, fair. All the questions qualified in the genre that you mentioned they were, but still, you have a director's category and you give a director's question in a sci-fi category, and then you do a scores question in an animation category.
That's not a scores question.
That is
It's a freaking song.
question at best.
It's a song. It's a song in a movie. Who pays attention to the songs? Especially when
that's like one of the best jokes in the movie. So
I don't like the Simpsons movie. I've seen it once. Anyway, fair. Still, this yo-yoing thing is starting to get me dizzy. I don't like the up and down shit. I have to go on a nice little win streak or losing streak. I don't know. Something. Let's just do something. What do you think, Thomas?
About the win streak, lose streak, or about the match? Because
in general,
I agree. I mean, that round 3 was rough, man. Nothing to be down about. I mean, y'all were tied going in. That's a win. But yeah, win, lose, it doesn't matter. You'll be here. Let's do
I
it.
already forgot the director's guy. What's his name? Something Jones?
Duncan Jones.
Yeah. I already forgot him. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Give me a match eventually, I guess.
Right.
I think Nazario would subscribe to our Patreon because he's heard a Warzone meeting before, because those are questions, Nazario, I have argued numerous times, even on your behalf. So that's fair that you argued those. But at the end of the day, thank God for the Simpsons movie. If you're going to take animated, watch the Simpsons movie, because Boatman likes the Simpsons movie, and it will come up. Just like if you're going to play in here, watch Albert Brooks movies, and watch Scott Pilgrim. And go rewatch the top 100 and listen to Boatman's list. Or when Holtzman's list comes out, or Kirk's list. They're my writers.
Isn't
They're
Albert
going to have
Brooks
stuff.
in the Simpsons movie?
Albert Brooks is in the Simpsons movie.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, you're just going to have to pay attention to this stuff. Like, again, I'm with you, Nazario. Like, sci-fi, I hate when there's a director's category and a director's question pops up in a sci-fi. I don't think that's balanced. But it is what it is. We didn't get the round 2 that we wanted. We got the round 2 we wanted. It was just in the questions, the brave little toaster, stuff like that. That's what happens when you pick movie release date. Anything can come up. So we're excited. We know we have to work on some things, but he didn't have to answer many questions in round 3, so that's a good sign that we were on the receiving end of that. And we're looking forward to the next person we play. We're going to take this one match at a time. We're not going to look all the way for a title shot right away. We're just going to take it one match at a time, like we did with Michael, and get him all the way to that spot, because I think he can actually make it there.
I just want to this is just an interesting factoid. This is the first match that Jake has won that was not a KO or a TKO.
Since Dustin last year, yeah.
No,
wasn't it? Last week wins have been knockout.
Dustin was also TKO.
That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
But then,
good point.
But I think that's just an interesting factoid.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
but that also shows the power of Nazario. Like, that's why I want to give Nazario a match, maybe not maybe we don't schedule him for one match and then a title match. Maybe we just give him a few wins and then get him back to a normal record for himself. Like it's with Michael. Once you get those wins on your belt, then you feel confident again. But he won, so it always goes back to a loss. So like, I feel bad for him. Again, he's one of the guys I like the most in this community. I just hope it next time goes a little bit better for him. Jake, you didn't get to say anything. How are you feeling about it?
And like after round one, I felt pretty good. It's round two. It can always be like a struggle sometimes. I mean, I don't want to try and complain. It's just that with data categories, there's going to be ones that just pop up that you just don't know. I guess that's the thing about release dates. There's going to be a couple that I knew it was more of a strength that I wanted to pick against Nazario than more of like super incredible strength of mine. But like I maneuvered my way through it. I got it tied. I had the advantage going into round three. And
That's what we need to do.
I just remembered Swing Lowdown because I'm thinking of New York. Which De Niro plays trumpet and that. He plays guitar. Should know that. I know Woody Allen to a certain degree. But yeah, I just got to work on round two. I just want to say, this is my little nitpick. And this is not anyone. I hate when I study my opponent's strength like an OCD crazy person and it never pops up. I hate that because now I have all this Don Bluth knowledge. I have Albert Brooks knowledge, I have video games knowledge, I have freaking Pixar knowledge that I can't use, Christian Slater 90s movies, and I just can't use it at all. It sucks. People say I don't study, and I never get to show it. But
there's a shot that if Winner's Choice would have came, we would have took Don Bluth. And
I honestly would have done a Jacoby, but yeah, I'm looking forward to whoever's next. Andrew or I guess
who is that?
Is Zach? Yeah, it's either Andrew Barr or Zach Ford.
I would love to play
Barr
Zach,
again.
Honestly.
Zach Ford would be fun. I want Barr just to beat Barr again.
Andrew's like him and Brian are like the two, and I guess Menchaca at this point are the 3 top 10 like players that I've never played that I really would like to. Andrew's strong. I want to just play him to see how it goes. Yeah, I think it's really great. So I'd be happy either way between him and Zach. So I'm just next round. Maybe.
Okay.
See you next week.
Very good. Wolfman, final thoughts.
Yeah, there was a good match. Came down to round 3, and just the categories you pick sometimes don't go your way.
Ultimately, if a question is name the movie, you're not gonna get the most you're not gonna get Finding Nemo. You're not gonna get Toy Story if the question is name the movie. If we're asking you to name the movie, you're gonna get something a little less famous at the end of the day. But that's just the way it is. Categories are categories, and sometimes that's the way it goes. So, from Nazario, from Jake, from Thomas, from Cody, I'm Kaleb Koho Boatman. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.